So I was asking for guidance as to how to remain grounded and focused on this plane and get everything that I need to get done with structure, but also in flow. And this was a message that came to me. So I hope you enjoy it. Here it is. If you feel like a fish out of water, it's truly not because of your environment. It's the fact that you haven't fully stepped into this earthly body. The resistance is due to the fear of being seen and feeling the earthly vibrations as foreign. Being fully in the body allows you to have the same resonance field as the earth if you so choose to, and life here becomes less harsh. As of now, the contrast between you hanging on to the tether to the universe and also resisting the body is causing unnecessary suffering. Bring the higher frequencies into the body and land here. Then connect to your mother Gaia for added support, asking for clarity and foundation as a way to navigate through the earthly plane and still being connected to the higher. This brings a balance and stability you so need to be in flow and in structure. Although you believe the grounding and structure are natures of the masculine, it is in reality Mother Gaia that provides that for you at this time. Trust her to hold you and carry you forward in your earthly achievements and challenges. Like the tides of the ocean, sometimes strong and fierce, and other times soft and sensual. Each season is different. Navigation comes from trust, experience, and wisdom, which are all anchored as a result of the foundation with the earth. So you see, sometimes you must ground down instead of looking up. Right, such a powerful and timely message. Let's see what the cards have to say about it. Yeah, so I think I'm not the only one in terms of struggling with grounding and trying to get stuff done. Like, oh, there are some major changes that are coming for some people. They're really going through the thick of things. I feel like there's some legal matter at hand. Somebody's going through some legal battle, even some restructuring at work. There's a lot of impositions. There's a lot of rules that are turning things kind of haywire and falling down. The Tower card is here, Emperor card, Tower card, and the Three of Swords, where I actually feel this is more. I feel like some of you are so exhausted to the point that you just want to lie down and do nothing because everything is just too much. The energies are quite chaotic right now. I know I have been struggling with a lot myself. Some of you have a business idea that you want to move forward with, or you've been kind of thinking about it. Maybe you're at work and all this stuff is happening at work and with your job and things are coming to heads. And you might have a really cool business idea that you want to move forward, something that's going to bring you money. Consulting, so maybe some of you are looking to do some consulting work on the side. I think that would be really beneficial for you. I think that'll be so even if you are stuck in a job where you kind of have to be there because it's paying the bills right now, the consulting on the side is going to actually give you some more passion, some more energy. So if you're waiting for a sign for that, go for it. And go back to the channeling, because where we're trying to, we're always trying to find that structure through the masculine. But this channel was very clearly saying that Mother Earth, Gaia herself, is very capable of providing that for us. And just to keep grounding down and honoring the space that she's giving you, because she's there to hold you and to support you and protect you and then help you move along in the direction that you want to go. Some of us look at her as, weak, that we've given her so much, going through so much with the fires and this and that. But let me tell you, she can take care of herself. She can take care of herself. That's not to say that, we degrade her or anything like that. But let's empower her a little bit more in terms of her capabilities and what she provides for us. Okay. Some of you might be willing to leave a situation a little bit too soon. If the opportunity is there and it looks and feels like it's too good to be true, it's too good to be true. I don't feel like you need to move forward with that. or if it's in your highest and best good. But of course, check in with yourself and your guides. This is just a word of caution. Yeah, there's definitely a battle going on here. I know that some of you are feeling really exhausted and you're doing the best that you can, and you're being guided to do the right things in terms of what, your soul is guiding you to do, yet you still feel exhausted. That's very, very hard. I feel the heaviness, the intensity of what you're going through. And what they're saying is just to stay the course and ground down again. Amplify the energy that you're receiving from the earth. I know it's new agey, but they're saying that the crystals can help amplify the energy from the earth. I'm getting smoky quartz. That's the one that's really coming up very clearly right now. Surrender to spirit. Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic for you. A lot of people are right now going through a transition phase where they need to surrender the outcome. It might mean that you're going to have to walk away from a situation that you perceived didn't go the way that you wanted it to go. Or there's a situation that is requiring you to kind of surrender for now because it cannot be resolved right now. It's something that's going to have to come in the future. So that can be a little bit difficult when you are waiting on something or you have these expectations. Okay, they're saying to do more of the things that bring you comfort. So I saw, sipping tea. That's one of my favorite things to do. That brings me a lot of comfort. That's your thing. Some people like to curl up and read a good book. Actually, that would be a really good idea, is to read a book that's going to take you away from the reality here for a little bit and just go into fiction, go into your creative mind, your imagination, so that you can escape here for just a little bit while things are unfolding for you. And surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. So letting go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past, then you can own your power and soar in your life. So let's see which beliefs are outdated for you at this time. Okay, there's a lot of victim energy coming up, that you're always losing, that no matter how hard you try, you can never win. This is just an endless game and you are exhausted. Some of you feel like there is maybe a curse put on you because you can't move forward. So basically, there's a lot of struggle. There's a lot of struggle about how to move forward in life and really trying your best. But no matter how much you do, no matter what you do, it just doesn't seem to be enough right now. They're asking you to take a step back, look at the higher, like the broader picture. If you had an eagle eye version of what's going on, it would be from a different perspective. So they're asking you to stop. Okay, I feel some of your energies are like really, the nervous system is kind of really amped up right now. So this is probably not the best thing to do if you're feeling really frustrated and really in it right now. But if you can take your mind away, read the book, go for a walk in nature, ground down. Once your nervous system, settles, use your breath. Then they're asking you to pull up and away from the situation and look at it from a different perspective. So from an eagle eye view. Yeah. So some of you might not be able to take this message in from me right now. And that's okay. But if you choose to come back to the video, then there are more messages for you. Okay. So I have, over the years, I have changed my mind about shielding. When New Age has taught us to shield ourselves, but the problem is we shield ourselves from a lot of different things. Even if you say that I shield just from negative energy, but all the love can come through, we tend to put up walls and they don't come down. Okay. Or we realize that we don't realize how powerful those walls are. We don't realize how powerful we are. If you are in contraction and you're putting shields up in contraction, not a lot is going to come through, even with the intention that only love and good things can come through. The whole thing about this shielding aspect is, if you were to expand yourself, imagine expanding yourself, as big as the continent and then as big as the world, expand your energy as wide as you can. And you won't even need your shields because you're fully in expansion, you're fully in your being. So maybe that's what the message is here, that some of you are shielding. That's what it is. Thank you. Some of you are shielding yourselves, not realizing that you're disallowing all the good that comes through, right? I'm not saying that you should never shield. It's not something that I really want to argue about either. I'm just saying that when you're in a contracted state and you're shielding yourself, you're also preventing the good from coming through. So instead of contracting, expand yourself, be fully in your body, ground, make your energy so big. If you're dealing with somebody right now that has always bullied you or always been a very negative influence for you, I want you to try this one thing. Imagine them, their energy being this small, and you expand yourself into this infinite being, looking down at this little person who is like driving you batshit crazy. You cannot, it's not the same thing. If this person is here right now and you're here, then yes, this is going to be very intimidating. But if you make yourself so much bigger, this is going to become so much more insignificant. I've used this technique several times in my life, not always when I needed to remember it, unfortunately. So I'm giving you the heads up right now. If you're in a situation today, tomorrow, try this technique. Make yourself even bigger than you can possibly imagine and watch that person in front of you kind of just shrink away. Don't step on them. I know some of you just thought about stepping on them. Don't do that. But it would be so much easier, right, to not be influenced by a little. It's almost like their voice, instead of being loud and obnoxious, it's just, you know how like a little tiny person would speak. It's a very high pitched and it's just like you can't even understand what they're saying. So that's the guidance that I'm giving you today. That's what I'm getting for you, is to just be big, be bold, still with humility, and try not to shield yourself in a contracted state. Let's see if there's anything else that wants to come through. Okay, so going back to what I was saying earlier about looking at it at this from an eagle eye point of view, that this is actually a blessing in disguise. It's an answer. It's an answer to a prayer that you have been saying and asking for that has not yet shown up. It's just not showing up in the same package that you had expected it to. So if things are changing drastically and things are ending, things are beyond your control, they're asking you to kind of give that up for a moment, step back, take a look from an eagle eye point of view, be big, and see or hold the intention of being able to see how this is a blessing in disguise. Thanks for watching.